Hello, my little munchkin crones and sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic. With no further ado, I want to read on Michael Rubin. I finally got a chance to comment on the statement. Well, my reading for him is he legitimate?
Okay.
Did he come from an honest place? Or was it some kind of dig?
Okay.
I felt, before I read, I'd like to tell you how I feel. I feel like we talk about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
White, black, Asian, what else? African, Hispanic. And I don't understand why. I don't understand. The operative word, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Why we get so mad when someone says something about us as a race of people, which is truth.
That is true.
This man, it seems to me he helped that rapper. I forgot his name.
Meek Mills.
Meek Mills, and Meek Mills was hopping. I don't know what that was. I didn't know if that was some kind of sacrifice or
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about. But this man helped Meek Mills.
Yes, he did.
And so for Meek Mills to come out, I don't know. I just feel as though, can I say it?
Okay.
We don't own black. Just because I am a woman of color and baby Crone is a woman of color, we don't own black. Just like Jews don't own Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
We could say things within reason, but when it gets to the point that you're saying that in a negative, I want to know, is that truth? Is that his heart?
Okay.
Is he somebody that's infiltrating, coming in, trying to find fault and say it on a down low? Or is he a person that says, I see the brokenness in your people? Because if he see the brokenness in our people, then he has to see the brokenness with his own.
Right.
So, and any of you that know anything about Judaism, they got so many different sects, it's crazy, just like Christianity. They're not cohesive either. Some of them are kosher and some of them are not. Some of them are Hasidic and some of them are not. Some of them are, Reformed?
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are, what do they call the traditionals? I can't think. Orthodox. They got so many. You got Messianics. There's so many different sects of Judaism out there. And so for him who understands what it's like to be mistreated, he know what his ancestors like to be treated and branded and murdered. Could he be speaking from a place of, as a fellow sufferer? I get it. I see it amongst my people. And could it be that he's just a person speaking out?
Yeah,
out of love? Or is he speaking out of disdain? Can we find out?
Yes, we can find that out.
Is that a fair reason to read?
Yeah, that is a fair reason.
Now I'm going to tell you what I see. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because I don't know him. All I know is that he did good things to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what it seems like so far, at least what we've seen.
All right, let me just go again and shuffle it because I want to shuffle because I saw one of the cards and I saw the devil. And I said, well, wait a minute. I don't want to see. I don't know. They all shuffled up in here. You all see it. I don't want to see nothing because I want this to be a pure reading, a pure psychic reading. Here we go. So this is the card we're going to choose to stand for him. I see earth.
Ooh.
I see nurturer. I see someone who really wants to give back. Mm-hmm. Who really cares about the earth, who really cares about it. It's feminine, so it's feminine energy. So this is a motherly caring towards another cup. This is someone that maybe he's immature, or he doesn't say things right, or maybe he's not, I'm not going to say not qualified, but don't have the elegance to speak,
Right.
but speak his feelings, but speak it from an immature place, but it's out of love, because this is a cup. And cups deal with emotions, and most of all, they deal with love. To his right, that's his heart. He is a sword, willing to fight, willing to stand up for injustice. So you might say, why? Because this is a king, somebody that's willing to stand, who wants to make a difference in the world. So we have a cup, we have pentacles and swords. Now let's look at this. Because the cup, the pentacles, is the earth that holds all things.
That's true.
That all things is because of the earth. And because of the earth, the first thing we see from his heart is that he's emotional. But also to his right, his working part, we see that he's a stand-up person, and he's going to stand up for what he believes in.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, it's like nostalgia. He remembers the past. Like I said, I get a feeling that he knows what it's like to see his people suffer and to see it. And when you see it in others, you speak out about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he knew that it would cost them something, but like the child and the energy, it's like, I gotta say something. And he should have a right to say. And it's sad that some other culture, we're all a part of the human race, first of all. What do you mean? He have eyes and I have eyes. He have a nose and I have a nose, and he have a mouth and teeth and I have a mouth and teeth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are part of the human race all over the world. That is what we have in common. And we separate ourselves by things of color and the shape of our eyes and the melanin on our skin, but we forget about the content of our character. I had a dream today. I had to say that earlier this week.
Yes, you did.
That's what's been riling up in me. And I think that this man is just speaking out, because it's like there was some place in the Bible that it says that if the world don't repent, I'm paraphrasing, if the world don't repent and do better, the rocks will cry out. Ooh. You understand? Mm-hmm. The hard places. The things that people will just say that you wouldn't think they say. They would say, the ones that sit back and been hard and quiet and start speaking out. Like when we see about Kamala Harris. When you hear about Trump, people are speaking out. Rocks are speaking out. And so he spoke out. But he didn't say anything that was untrue, though. Right. He said what we won't say to one another.
Yes.
And upside down, it's like I feel him saying, I'm always getting it to saying something. It's like he is what is that word? A capitalist? What's that word?
A philanthropist.
A philanthropist.
Yes.
And he seems like he's just always getting trampled, but he means good. Okay, it may seem like I'm taking up for him, right? Because how can I not? When I see above his head a cup, pentacle, this is mother infant, this is love. And then here I see a queen and a king, balance.
That's true.
Here is feminine earth, and here is feminine air. You see it? Yeah. And then below it, here's air as a 10, as a starting over. Not that it killed me, but it's like I gotta eat crow. I got to apologize. But he meant it in love. Let's see what the card said.
About love.
Love. It took a lot of boldness for him to say it. But somebody has to say it.
Yeah, that's true. If we not.
We're not going to say that we won't stop hurting one another. Mm-hmm. Fighting one another. He's saying it out of love, and it hurts. And so we take the point of he don't get the right to say it. Well, who does? If we won't, who will?
Exactly.
A rock will cry out. And this rock knows what it's like to suffer because of his people and his background and where he come from. Mm-hmm. We all know the stories of the Jews, just like the Jews know the story of black slavery. Mm-hmm. Yes, Am I right?
That is true.
What was my question?
Your question was trying to figure out is Michael Rubin.
And so here, this is not going to be a long reading because I just wanted to find that out, and I pretty much found it out. But I want to go deeper. So I see the moon. Before I pull out this upper card, what I see is there's darkness. This man knows darkness and hurt and trouble. Mm-hmm. He knows what it's like to try to get ahead. This has been a philanthropist. This has been a man that has been hustling, I think, ever since he was 8 years old.
Okay.
Started from, if I'm not mistaken, as most kids, either cutting grass, either you cut grass or you was selling newspapers. You don't know about that.
No, I don't know about those days.
How old is he?
Let me see.
How old is he? I would like to know. How old is Michael Rubin? But whatever, trying to leave the past behind is trying to play it forward. Because
52.
Oh, wow.
Yep, his birthday's on July 1st. So he's that borderline Cancer Gemini energy.
Really?
Yes. Because some days July 21st can be Cancer. Some days July 21st can be Gemini. So it's that.
So we see Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
We see the water.
Yeah, we do see a lot of water.
So that means emotionally, his emotions rule him. Mm-hmm. He's ruled by emotion, and he stumbles and get in trouble for it. But here I see that darkness. He's just trying to make what's wrong right in the world. With all his money and everything, he's just trying to do what's right. And I guess to him, he had black friends and rappers and stuff, and he hears their story, and he gets taken in, and he moves, and he just wants to be helpful. Yeah. You know how Jewish people are, the true ones. The good ones, the ones that are not racist and that are not prejudiced. You know, the black people that are not prejudiced, not racist, not all of us. You know, and for him to say it, and this cards are showing nothing. And this is it.
Okay.
Sword again. Just learning how to speak and find the balance.
Yeah.
He's about moving forward, playing it forward. Helping. And what do you do when you hear a lot of your friends speak this way? And he probably thinks somewhere he got a black card, right?
Yes, you know.
You hang around with a lot of white people. Mm-hmm. You start sounding white, being white, and you be in their arguments with them, and Becky over there, and CC here, and Becky and CC and little old black me in the middle. We arguing with Timothy and Jonathan. Yeah, because they said you can have the white card. As long as you don't call us a cracker.
Yes, exactly. There's a line drawn somewhere.
Don't call us whitey. Don't call us a peckerwood. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can call us a hillbilly if we're a hillbilly.
Okay, they still accept that.
Yeah, we'll accept the truth, but don't call me a hillbilly if I'm not a hillbilly. Ain't nothing wrong with a hillbilly now. Mm-mm. Those are roots, mountain roots.
Oh yeah.
So nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, all of us talk about each other all the time.
Yes, we do.
We should not be offended.
No.
And I know there may be people that be against that, but I hope that you don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I feel as though we have a right to speak against injustice. Yes. Injustice doesn't come with a color. It comes with character. And if I'm a part of you and you are a part of me and I champion for you and you champion for me and I see a flaw, why can't I say something? Mm-hmm. I don't know. And I think we had this going on in the country, even now with the president election.
Yes.
You have Democrats turning over to Republicans, and the Democrats are getting mad. And it's like this is a racial thing. When are we going to get over it? That everything don't have to deal with the color of our skin, but the content of our character. I had a dream today.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting more and more as I live, understanding the things that trip us up, the things that we should be worried about.
Yes.
Like the war. Like what's going to come before us in 2027 and 2028. It's an earth shift.
Mm-hmm.
Things this summer was weird.
It was.
Weird things, strange things. And instead of us coming together in love and unison, we're mad at a Jewish man that is mature, who know and speak out on something out of love, and we become offended because we won't even say that to ourselves.
Exactly. That's why some are offended.
And the truth hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And so he doesn't have a right. What he doesn't have the right. We sit under the president, and the president is white, and they say a lot and show a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Truth is truth.
Yes, it is.
Does this guy show, you see he's got a lot of cups. Is this guy legit?
Okay.
What do you see?
Yes.
What is that?
Oh, an 8 of cups.
Thank you. A tower.
More cups.
Baby Crone, do you want to try to read that, or are you afraid? I'm going to hold it.
Okay.
This, I hope that it shows right. Yeah. And this is what it is. You just think carefully.
Okay.
And consider the whole reading and tell me what you see. I'm going to help you. I want you to take a good look.
Okay.
When you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you could see it. And what we have the 8 of cups, we have the tower, and we have the Queen of Cups.
Mm-hmm.
So we have cup, tower moment, and cup. Go ahead, baby. Go. Take a stand, baby.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got you. I'm curious to see how you see this.
Okay. I will say that I do see him as somebody who is legit, because we have both 2 cups, actually. 2 out of the 3 cups cards we have picked were cup cards, which symbolizes his element as well. And then to talk about the 8 of Cups card, which symbolizes somebody appearing to be defeated and walking away.
Or just moving on. Moving on.
Yes, moving on. That's how...
Because 8s are about movement.
Right. But that's how Michael could be feeling the influence, or maybe the backlash of him speaking out and not... maybe being rejected or not feeling accepted because of that. That was kind of like, maybe we could say a wake-up call or something for him, because we had the tower moment. But, yes, the tower moment. Mm-hmm.
You had it?
Yeah.
What I see, thank you, baby Crone, that was good. What I see here, I see someone they get up. They get up. A new beginning. Get their selves and become their best selves. This is a play that word for me.
A philanthropist.
Okay, you understand it, a philanthropist. He's a philanthropist. And you see, here, from that, he moved on. Moved on to what? For the next great thing. The next movement, that next thing that he felt passionate, that he got to speak out about. The next thing it's just who he is. Be it his people, be it his friend, he's just opinionated. He's passionate. he's got, and because of his tenacity, that's what got him the way where he is in life. That's just who he is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's breaking down the mold.
That's true.
It's like a tear down where I didn't mean it out of love. I'm just saying it as an observation. How many times do we say things? We hear comedians, we hear people say things. I've heard so many. How many times have we talked about that poor little girl? Well, she's not a poor girl. Let me rephrase that. That grown woman that we finding out about, that was she pregnant or not? I haven't read on her. Audrey Rose was her name.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose. How many times we talk because it is worthy conversation, right?
Yes.
But what did Gypsy Rose say? You can't talk about me because I'm white.
Yeah, that's true.
He made an observation,
Mm-hmm.
and he said it. And like, he gets in trouble, but it's just going to be the next thing. Because how do you tear down those stereotypes?
Right.
Because he wasn't talking to all because he certainly, I didn't identify, but I understood.
Right. Yes.
I understood what he said. I didn't find it offensive.
Mm-mm.
And because a white Jewish person, because you got black Jews, a white Jewish man said it, I am definitely not offended.
Okay.
Because I felt as though to say it, he had to say it in love. And because of his relationship with black folk,
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand. Like, I don't even understand Jay-Z and all of this.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But I'm going to read on him. So I just didn't do that today.
Gotcha.
And if I change about this, I'll let you know. But right now, it's only about that statement and where did it come from. And here we see another cup. Innocent, pure innocent, out of compassion is where he speaks. Remember, he's the crab.
Yes.
Hard on the outside. Why? Because his insides is so delicate, it could be squashed.
Yes.
So it has to have a hard shell. But believe me, this man is love. This man is emotional. This man speaks. And this is why he made it. And he probably get in trouble all the time by saying something that people feel as though he shouldn't say. And I found no fault in it. And in my last conclusion,
Okay.
Is he going to do greater things in life? I mean, was he going to run for government, or is he going to ever do something great to make a world difference?
Okay.
I see a cup.
All right.
I don't know. I have to say, it looked like he is. I don't know to what capacity, but I don't think it's going to be the last of him, because here is another cup. Here is money and at the fullest to investigate, to put it in something again, and it's right under the tower, it's right under the cups, it's right on moving to the next thing. You see it, baby Crone. And again, where is the queen? Bless you, baby Crone.
Thank you.
You see where is the queen? Where she's facing it? Here is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is about change. It's about conformity. It's about dealing with things. And I can see him in a capacity where he will speak out on things that he is passionate about. Maybe things we'll know, and maybe things we don't know. But him helping Meek or whoever, things he is do behind the wall. But I think we're going to see maybe more of him doing these things. It's just who he is. I'm figuring this man is a millionaire or a billionaire?
Let me see.
Is he a millionaire and nothing to rich people? So let's say, once upon a time, if you had a millionaire, I mean everything. So now is you a multi-millionaire and that means having over 10 million and above. So is he a multi-millionaire or is he a billionaire?
A multi-billionaire. 11.5 billion is his net worth. Yeah. That's what I felt when I saw that.
And didn't I say cups and how he will move on?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with all that money? But help people. But help people. To
Yeah.
what degree? Mind blown.
Yes.
Well, if you enjoyed that read about Michael
Rubin.
which I did, I told you it wouldn't be long. I got my answer. I truly believe he didn't mean any harm. He was speaking from his heart and speaking from the truth. And I think he put his money where his heart is, especially to go on a show and
Yes.
speak that, knowing that it would cost. But when you speak in truth and you speak in love, you don't have to put your head down.
That's true.
When you know you speak in truth and you speaking in love,
Mhm.
hey, he put his money where his mouth is.
Yes, he did.
And not only that, he went and he said, he's a multi-billionaire. He don't have to sit there. But he did go on that show.
Yes, he did.
And he said what he said. And I found no fault with it. However, on this level, I don't know him no other way.
Yes.
Have I made that clear?
Mhm.
What am I saying, baby Crone?
That you do not know Michael Rubin or know much about him. Do not follow him.
I will be.
Yes.
Yeah,
But up
right.
until now, no, you did not.
Right. And all I'm saying is, I don't know what the correlation between him and Jay-Z. I will be doing a reading on that. I haven't found enough yet.
Yes. Oh, okay. If you if you like this reading, please give us a thumbs up.
Right.
Yes. Please subscribe if you had not.
Did I put you on the spot?
Yes, you did.
How I put you on the spot?
I don't know.
You could just step in and say, "Oh, she's finished." You finished. You couldn't do that.
It still felt like you had more to say. You just felt like you just suddenly cut off. I was like,
I did
that's
suddenly
it.
cut off because I was digesting my juice.
Oh.
And as I was digesting my juice, I thought you would just pick up, and you was looking at me like a lost puppy, like,
What? I sure did. The flow wasn't flowing.
because I was digesting my drink.
Got you. All right. If you
Thank you. So anyway, if you enjoy this reading, please thumb us up.
Yeah.
We really, really can appreciate it. We really do need it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We really could use your subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And last, you could play it forward, or you can leave a message. We get in contact. I respond. Not as much, but I
It's
respond.
not personal.
Excuse me for my hoarseness. And so, see, that's why I was drinking something
Gotcha,
because I
I'm
was trying to clear out my throat, and now it's going to be on the thing like that, and I'm sorry. But nevertheless, so anyway, please
Yeah.
have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I guess the weekend is just about over, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
You have tomorrow for rest day, go back to work on Monday.
Yes.
But be it as it may, enjoy the weekend and what's left of it.
Yes.
Please thumb us up or subscribe.
Yes.
We love you.
Sunflowers.